Not good framing. Well, hello. This is interesting, isn't it? I finally decided, after probably 2 years of going back and forth about starting my own YouTube channel, I finally took the plunge to start it. And I was on Instagram yesterday. We were trying to find out what you guys thought for a name, and we had so many cool names, and in the end I just went with Paddy Doyle. Not very creative, but it just, in the future, as this channel gets bigger and as I make more content, I didn't want to pigeonhole myself anywhere, because as you'll see with my idea for season 1 of this channel, I have a really cool idea which I'll share with you in a minute, but yeah, I didn't want to name the channel around the big challenge of the first series, because after the first series I'll want to go do other things and travel to different countries in different ways and do different things. So yeah, basically I just thought Paddy Doyle is gonna be the name, because that's my name, Paddy Doyle. And yeah, so today I just wanted to get a first video up here and say hello, welcome everybody, welcome, hello, thank you for supporting me, even though I didn't even have any videos. You subscribed, and thank you for coming over. And I just wanted to do 3 questions, the 3 major questions that you probably have about what's going on, and I'll answer those right now. And then anything that I don't talk about or anything that you want to know, let me know in the comments, and maybe I'll do a Q&A video soon. So why did I start a YouTube channel? What's the plan for this channel, and what's the future for the Budgeteers? Yeah, they're probably the most important questions to address, and that you probably are interested in, especially if you've subscribed before I uploaded this video. You're probably thinking, what am I subscribing to? What is going on? So why did I start this channel? So I started this channel because I wanted to be able to be completely free to make my own content. With the Budgeteers, everything goes through the team. You know, me, Tyz and Lena, we make every decision together. Whether that's what to film, what mini-series to make, what big series to make. And it's a collaboration, and we work together. And I've had so many ideas that I've wanted to do, but it didn't really align with what the Budgeteers is. It doesn't really align with a big challenge on a small budget. And it doesn't always align with, you know, me doing it by myself. The Budgeteers is not just Paddy, is it? It's me, Tyz and Lena. And yes, we do make solo series, because we can't always get together. So I wanted somewhere where I could just be me and not have to worry and not have to think, and make my own journey, and yeah, just go solo for a bit. So what is this channel about? Well, it's about me, obviously, and it's about what I see and what I do, and I'm planning to do loads of cool things in the future. And like, for example, every time I have a really cool idea, I write it down and then I want to go film it, but then sometimes I don't, because yeah, it doesn't belong on the Budgeteers channel. And now I have a place to do that. And the first thing that I wanted to do was to challenge myself and do something big. And I decided that if I started my own YouTube channel, that it would be the final push to do it. And it's quite a brave decision, but I'm thinking things are aligning here in Chiang Mai that this year, in about April, I'm going to finish working at my school. If you don't know, I'm a teacher. I'm happily working in Thailand. Love working here, love my job. But something's been niggling at me for a few years. Something's been like distracting me, and that is the feeling of just being on the road, and I really miss it. And I just finished that big Christmas trip, and I did 12 days, and I went to like 3 or 4 new provinces, and I had the best time ever. And the whole time I was on that bike, I was just thinking that this is when I'm at my happiest. And they say that you should do what makes you happy, and even though I love my job and that keeps me happy, like beyond belief, maybe it's time that I chase this dream, which I've been scared of and worried about doing and pursuing, which is to quit my job, move out of my beautiful house, and get on my little Honda and drive around Thailand. The plan for the first year of this channel is to stay in Thailand, to finish teaching in April, and I'm going to somehow customize my Honda because she's great and I love her and I will never upgrade the bike. But I do want to make her a little bit more comfortable for a longer ride, so I'm going to change a few things, maybe try and add a few boxes so I'm not just carrying loads of crap with me in bags and completely like overloading the bike. And then I'm going to somehow try and get that bike down to the very south of Thailand and then start from the very south. And then in series 1 of this new YouTube channel, I want to try and visit every single province of Thailand and make content there. When I was recently in the provinces of Nan, Payao, and the north of Chiang Rai, these are places that I had never really heard about. There isn't really much there that draws foreign tourists there. Even living in Thailand for years, I hadn't heard of these places. And then when I went there, there's mountains, there's lakes, there's rivers, there's just beautiful food, beautiful people. Thailand is just such a vast, huge, amazing place that I really want to get to know every single part of it and bring you along that journey, take you with me to every province. We'll eat all the foods, we'll do all the adventures, we'll just have the best time ever. And you can follow along with where I go, what I do, and I'll show you, and we'll go see together, we'll experience it together, what this amazing country has to offer outside of the typical places that we all go to. And yeah, I think that would be a really good start. I think that would be an interesting first series. And then maybe after a year or a year and a bit, maybe the situation right now opens up and then I can actually leave Thailand and pursue other adventures in other parts of the world. So we're going to call it series 1 because I'm not ready to leave Thailand yet. I don't think the world's ready for travel on a big international scale. And there's no better place to do domestic travel, I think, than Thailand. So I'm here, I have the gear, I have the idea, I have the motivation. I need you guys to support me and just, yeah, thanks for subscribing. And let's just see what happens. Let's see where this goes. I'm so excited that this could be the biggest risk I've ever made and the dumbest thing I've ever done. Or it could be the first step into chasing my dream and to just do something wild and scary and really exciting. So yeah, come with me. And finally, what does it mean for the Budgeteers? Obviously, if you don't know, I'm 1/3 of this channel, 110,000 subscribers or something like that now, and we've been doing videos there part-time for 4 or 5 years now, and that's not gonna not happen. The problem is, one of my big frustrations this year with everything that happened was you know, we were unable to travel, we were unable to leave our countries, and so we had to cancel 2 or 3 series this year. We had really loads of big plans, and because they all fell through, I did feel a little bit sad and upset that the situation didn't let that happen. And having my own channel now will just let me, yeah, like I said, go do my own thing, go pursue my own adventures. I'm always bursting with creative ideas, and like I said, sometimes that channel, the Budgeteers channel, isn't the right platform for that. So I just thought if I make this new platform, that's where that can live, and the Budgeteers will not die just because I've started a new YouTube channel. In fact, if the situation with everything that's happening calms down, then this actually means that there'll be more chance that we can get together and more of a chance that we'll make more series in the future on the Budgeteers, because I'm not going to be tied down to a school contract, to term times. Sometimes I only have 6 weeks off here or 3 weeks off here, and we have to time everything around. Like Thais and Lena are really flexible. They normally fit everything around my time off. So if I don't have any contracts and I don't have any school term time to fit things around, then it actually means that me, Thais and Lena, potentially in the future, will just have, it'll be much more easier for us to go and make content on the Budgeteers, and I can just take a break from Paddy Doyle channel, go do the Budgeteers, and probably film content for the channel there too. I don't know, we don't know, so don't worry, this doesn't mean like I've left the Budgeteers or the Budgeteers is finished at all. It just means that I am going to stop doing teaching for my job and do this. Sounds crazy when I say it out loud. Do you think it's a good idea? Like, do you think? What do you think? I know what my mum and dad are probably thinking. They're like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And some of my students came to my house today to give me something, and I told them about my idea. And they're like, what does that mean? You're not going to come back next year? And I was like, I don't know, I don't think so. And they're like, no, you know. And a part of me is really sad, and a part of me doesn't really fully know yet. I just feel like if I say this out loud, if I get this out there, then it just manifests itself. It will make me make this leap of faith. A friend of mine recently told me that 2021 is the year that you bet on yourself to take a risk. And I think that's quite true. And with everything that's been going on, it's time, if we can, take control as much of our life as we can. And like I said before, I have a camera, I have some skills and experience with making videos, I have a playground, I have a set. Thailand is the set and the backdrop for my adventures, and thankfully by the time in April I will have a little bit of savings in my account, especially if I sell some stuff that I have here, so I'll be able to take care of myself financially for at least the first 6 months, and then I'll just be busting my balls to try and make money online somehow, through the channel somehow, any way I can to support me, because I would like to give this a full year. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. I tried, and I can come back to teaching and come back to my old job maybe. I don't know, because I'm not gonna just storm out and quit. I'll probably tell them in the next few days that I'm not thinking about going back, and I'm thinking about going on my little Honda Dream and traveling to all the provinces of Thailand. Now this video has already gone on way too long. So they're the 3 main points. Why did I want to do this? What is the vibe of this channel? And you know, what's going on with the Budgeteers? So yeah, that's it. If you've got any questions at all, big or small, please leave them in the comments of this video. And if I get enough good ones, then I'll make a little video in the future. And I'm sorry, this isn't cinematic. There's no like interesting, like I'm not taking you on the bike. I'm not going eating food in the market or anything like that. I'm just talking to you because I wanted to just start this channel, and there's no better way than just come up with a name, make a channel art thing that it doesn't look that good, but I'll change it, and just to get a piece of content up there and communicate to you what this channel is, what my plans are, and inviting you for the road, for the journey, for the adventure, and for support. I need you to help me, please. Alright, thanks for watching the first video on the YouTube channel Paddy Doyle. And if you've got any creative and interesting ideas, please let me know as well, because I don't have any good ideas apart from driving around Thailand. Okay, bye.